All right. Hello, everybody. Lightwing here. Today is Standard Dry Day. I can see my way to the top for y'all. I back through something happens in the start. I realize that's mainly all y'all have been watching for the Standard Dry. I don't have the most good stuff in Standard. I mainly play Historic, so. It is what it is. But I am cobbling together a pretty nasty Hare Apparent deck in Zori's colors for you. That should be really nasty, and I'm pretty sure y'all are going to enjoy it. All right, okay, all right. Um, Nightbane has spent some guild coins on having me hydrate. So, be right back. All right, you lovely bunch of degenerates, bastards, and other assorted reprobates. Not more. I'm making sense. Anyway, um, let's see here. Okay, we got 6 white cards and 5 blue cards. Um, Kind of a concerning amount of legendaries at the point. At the point, at this moment. Um, but a relatively easy fix on them. Um, let's see. I just stopped putting some less. I think what I'm gonna do is people are definitely gonna want to try and kill my hares, and I'm also not always guaranteed to draw a hare after one of my hares has been killed. So what we do is we go ahead and where is it? Should be the Asteli Reclaimer. This would be really good for reviving creatures in my number. Secondly, Oh, you have to actually cast it for its ability to work. Okay. I mean, that's Dave is me. Oh, speaking of, they're back. Um, Becky, the Reclaimers, got the Sunborn. One second here. There we go. Make sure that's all good. Um, and then some blank effects in this. How we're going to also go open and restore. I feel like putting legendaries in. That's more legendaries in. That's most of the ones in the deck are going to be kind of important anyway. Um, okay. Uh, the stellar retimers will also help me to return something to the battlefield if it gets moved. They won't be able to help me with this skill, unfortunately. If Aquila dies, she's kind of just fucking dance. And that sucks. But blinking things is not the only way for this deck to pop on, so that's fine. Sadly, copying Moonlit Meditations are really we got Fortune, we got Aquila. Now we just need like 8 copies of Hare Apparent. And then like 11 various like control spells and stuff to do just fine. Uh, the cool thing is that there's only 2 or less copies of any of my legendary features in here, so I'm not really like worried about it. Um, the only time you really want a load of copies of any given legendary is if the deck is basically focused on that legendary, and you have to guarantee you're going to obtain that for any of your bandits and take over the stuff. Pretty much every match that you play with. Um, yeah. Uh, we got the hammers. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's right. I'm putting in like some control spells and stuff. Um, and then I'm probably gonna put my stuff in it. It hasn't been taking like an hour to build a deck this time. Well, a lot of the time, y'all just watch me build for like an hour and a half. No, I don't really. It's like so serious to the right now. So. No, unfortunately, we had to just go ahead and do something else. Although, I think you're gonna like what I did. Um, let's see. Is everything good? Secretly about it? Oh my god, it is. Get to back. I love this song. Well, Sonic Riff is amazing. And then you have Sonic Riff at home, and that's basically what Rivers the Lake is. There's a sensory feed, and there is no like other optimal way to cast it. There's only 6 mana, return all permanents and player controls to their hand. But a good investment for a single-sided Floodlight. To be honest, 6 mana is just fine by me. I get paid more than that for a single-sided field bite. So we're definitely throwing that in. Um, in fact, I'm putting in 4 IPs just in case. I could use some like really good just straight up removal. Um, let's take off the rare and mythic filters and see what we have for good exile from the next place. Um, just, but I think doing something Sunborn would be so freaking insane. I'm Starfield vocalist. I can't wait to do that, to be honest, because then, like, I'd figure this little master sentence. It's like insanity. Hmm. Hmm. Well, hold on. Okay, most of the cards in my deck are great, so I sort of gotta be careful from here on out as far as the mana balance and for spells and colors that I'm using here. These sort of monsters would be sort of nice and silly. Boy, card it sleeper. Hmm. Hmm. You got any planeswalkers in these colors? I think not. I think I have. And but how Elspeth does double your tokens. And you want creatures that have like exile or destroy or bounce ETBs. Now that I'm thinking about it, because with Moonlit Meditation and Starfield Vocalist and Gilgal and Danny, oh god, Danny will even cause Fortune to be a serpent unplausible. Um, so like the average deck that I run into then, is what you're saying. With this. That's something nice, because let's see. 55, 110, 165. That's 650 permanents. Or not, it's 650 turns. This is, you know, 500? Maybe this is like good stuff. That's it. Just good stuff and fees. You know, uh, we have to love the other things, guaranteed. For example. And then, like, scaling out the blast spells, since otherwise you're not going to get anything that's need. But you unfortunately have to put in so many blast spells, it's about the only thing you actually do. No, don't in a bad way. There's like almost nothing that's wrong in there most of the time. You know, first skills. The first skills are what you actually have to watch out for in most acts, because that's. Oh, totally. Oh, no, like half of those freaking cards, yeah, are gonna be stupid shit like just the Necrophile, that allows you to just pop four draw a card. And it's a features, and you can just feature it. You know, you have them out on anyway. Yeah, no, you're right. Also, I think the Necrophile's a good idea to put into decks like that. I won't lie, because you can't get rid of it in conditions. Otherwise, it's going to be hard for you to actually. It's going to be really hard for you to actually win without just doing some straight up bullshit. Like, this is something. Um, what was my. God damn it. Oh, yeah, I remember. What kind of creatures do I have that, like, destroy stuff when they enter? Do I have any? Or maybe it's things that bounce stuff when it enters? Yeah, I'm gonna put on some of these stuff when they enter. Although that sounds like a force too. Oh yeah, I forgot the crystal fragments turn into Alexander. That is reasonably strong. I keep forgetting it. Fair free with flying that basically makes it so your opponent can't do anything to you. Uh, Exiling Graveyard. Yeah, yeah, no, you're right. Now that actually wouldn't be hard in the king of meta. As long as you're getting like an artifact stack and you have um the Eternity Elevator, the Ether Spark, or Christos Titanic Godfall. All three of those have insane ramp potential. Um, and only one of them is really, only two of them are really all that difficult to actually benefit that from. Because the Eternity Elevator and the Godfall is supposed to be stated to do that. Um, Whereas the ethers are just, I mean, slap it on a creature and start swinging. Soon enough, you'll be able to make 10 mana of any one color you want. Um, hmm, okay, this is fine. It's on graveyards, planet types creatures. Really me too. You like the dapper creature? I like that. And it's a 3/4. This is a very solid common. And then it was probably pretty nasty and limited, actually. Limited play is something I'm interested in getting into, but limited players, which I never really have at this exact moment. So much appreciated. So, rather than making it ad revenue. So that's pretty fun. Um, Something easier would be really fun to make that down at some point. I don't know, 8 mana in order to get an extra turn. Uh, Although the trick is find a way to bounce her back to your hand to turn her back into Indonesia. If you can do that, I mean, you basically just get to the what does this asshole do? Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, look at that many cards from the top of your library. Put one of them into your hand and the rest into your grave. You need to make a knock out of that. What the hell? That's disgusting. And soon enough, the commander rules are going to change. So where you can put this in a mono blue deck if you want, or mono black. Yeah, right, right. If I'm correct, that this is supposed to actually be the Evercast version of one of the cards. Because I mean, this is a city. So, Magic had to make legally distinct versions of the cards because you couldn't get the digital license. So now we're left with this movie DLC. Wizards. Honestly speaking, about people who are absolutely understand ransack and the element that's interested in on get even easier source of games. I'm not a fan, as I have said in other streams, of those or you're right. Um, oh, you know what? I already thought about putting the thread conflict in here. That might be a good idea. So let's see. I have room for how many more cards? Oh, do I really want the 4 Rivers Rebuke? Hmm. Also, do I really want this? Also, what do I mean? Of course I want the 4. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, I do have 8 permanents in here with mana value 2 or less. Oh, also, I just noticed what the Thurs looks like in this pack. Yeah, this is a lot of expensive stuff. I don't really like that. You know what? Honestly, I know what's going on. I know what's going on. I need to. Do I want to blink the hairs in order to repeat their ability? Or do I simply just want to trigger it multiple times with stuff like Starfield and personally, I feel like the more efficient thing here is actually to go ahead and remove Fortune and Aquila, since all of my ability copying options are on a way lower mana curve than those. And then also, with me being able to repeat the Hare Apparent abilities, I don't need this many token enhancers. You know, I already have Exalted Sunborn and this guy. Do I want to go ahead and just get rid of one of these? I feel like um hmm, hmm. This bastard literally threatens like this. And only costs 1 more mana than this one. So although the Sunborn has war, which makes it a little bit easier to abuse. But once again, I'm going to be replicating the Hare's ETB ability. So yeah, actually, yeah. No, let's just go all in with the ability uh, triggers. You know, I don't see why I can't do that. I have 4 very powerful options for it. And here I actually really am looking at all that it's for the new future. Um, yes, that's just going to be absolutely hilarious. Um, Even this smelly reclaimer is going to be pretty nice. Five mana, I think, you know, compare 2 features to the battlefield with value 3 or less. That's definitely for the worst. I can do that for only 3 mana. I would have 4 copies of this in here. Um, okay. So now we're a little bit focused here. Uh, I don't know if y'all have noticed, my players, I'm surprised that we all have ADHD. every single. There are only like a handful of things we can look at as many cards as possible. Um, Reading is doing things for free or copying things or just all kinds of nonsense. Um, yeah. Some of these nightmares from the Steam set are really, really stupid. Like the fact that they actually made a card called Fear of Missing Out, especially with a lot of their marketing strategies these days. That's wild. But, but the Fear of Isolation looks very interesting. Although I will say, I can't really see what the card's design has to do with or indicates that it represents the fear of isolation. It was it doesn't really mean it's yeah. Um, mm, I need more reason to pages. It's hard draw combat tricks. I mean, uh, this thing's absolutely ridiculous. Very irreparable. Uh, I mean, there's always extreme need. They're gonna be making a bunch of copies of that. Mention copy its abilities. Yeah. Uh, Although, this is a legendary. This is so bad. The exclusion page and made it legendary, everybody.
Like, aw.
Okay, whatever. Um, hmm. We're still at a 3.4 average freaking mana for this thing. Like, I need ramp or something. Do I need ramp in these colors? Or maybe some good colorless ramp? Because if I could have some good colorless ramp, then just maybe. I don't need that. I need some. Oh, okay, okay. Well, yeah, you're probably not seeing ads, are you? I think I have them turned off for these experiments. Combat damage by a legendary creature from the list. Whenever you commit a crime, put a loot counter on this artifact. This ability triggers only once each turn. I mean, it's blue, so committing crime is a pretty common part of it. Activate only once each turn. Okay. I was gonna say, why is there just a flying lantern, chromatic lantern, basically? Um, hmm. Well, yeah, because unfortunately, I don't think that you are subscribed at this precise movies. I don't think they turn off ads for minutes. Oh, take a look at that. Okay, I mean, speaking of that, I was literally just talking about this. That's 5 mana. Granted, it comes in untapped and produces 3 colorless. That's pretty cool, but oh god. Hmm. Oh man, I just realized almost any freaking ramp I make is going to be disgusting if I put moonlit meditation in it. Oh god, oh no, oh god. Alright, we're gonna throw in bandits now. We're gonna throw in magnifying glass. Don't mind that. Um, take a second, cat nest food real quick. Just had my alarm go off for that. And we'll get back. muscular Bravo tornado. Stupid friggin' man, but um, mm, yeah, I don't think I'll be dealing damage with legendary creatures very much, or I would totally love to have this. But speaking of dead foe, I have, however, be committing crimes. Yeah. Um, Also, I need to remember, River's Rebuke is going to be putting in incredible things. I don't need a huge amount of other control or removal, just enough to get by. Um, Now I've got room for 11 more cards over here. Ethereum armor's gonna be standard. Note stare, and all the flavor text says is boo. Alright. Hmm. Oh, I did just realize. Hmm. Hmm. Send mono to investigate, and you don't have to pay to even sacrifice the tokens in the first place. Ooh, but wait. That's right. I almost forgot. Moonlit meditation is going to allow me to ramp like an absolute madman after a certain point, right? I only need to figure out how to take the tokens and do it. You love these salted roasts. These are nice. Oh, you know what? The Royal can be a gentrified ticket. So, yeah. Nice. Check this out. Nice. Yeah, I need to get over memories. Um, into the royal. Uh, hmm. Then let's do some counter spells. You gotta have counter spells. Um, hmm. This is kind of cool because no matter what happens, you're going to grant your opponent of resources and get something out of it. And even this case scenario, you do like well, no, best case scenario, you counter the spell. In this case scenario, they spent 2 extra mana and you get a. It's pretty good. Um, not amazing. It was a notification for weird. I got an ad in 3 minutes to everybody. Just forewarned. So it'll be a perfect time to take a break, hydrate, something like that. I guess something we are opportunity for me to just. I keep hearing notifications from Streamlabs. What is going on here? Um, oh god, this would be disgusting in some nights. Although it's still a 3 mana account. Mainly, this is just an excuse to surveil and screw it. Maybe you'll counter the spell while you're at it. That's how I interpret this. For a common counter spell that is actually genuinely pretty good and has good insights, the Central Sector is an excellent for this. You're going to counter a spell, you're going to tap at least one creature. Um, I might go with yeah, although you know what? Now I have Into the Royal and Rivers of Duke mainly for dealing with creatures and stuff. So we could do an offer you can't refuse. It's an option. And then it's giving my opponent friends, and it's also possibly getting rid of something really nasty and could be considered for the slow price. If it's going to be like that, I could also just grab negate. Still need more money. Yeah, we're gonna go with negate. And then I have room for 3 more creatures. There we go. So, Hare Apparent. I mean, it's not like it's supposed to be Dr. Adams. What it's supposed to do is make a bunch of these. Although, no, 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 that's good. That's for me, actually. Uh, we got counter spells, we got out spells. Don't have a lot of big bodies, but with as many tokens as I'm going to be making, I don't think I can. Um, Now we go to our land piece. You're seeing like the third or maybe even fourth iteration of this deck at this point. Um, hmm. Oh god, I just realized this might be actually a genuinely good idea to put in. Since we potentially might be making a shitload of bandit souls or magnifiers. Targeting opponents, anything they can pull, and or cards in their graveyards. And so I think that includes counterspells. Um, I really need to get these no pass, like, wave art lands, whatever, at some point. Because these look so freaking cool. Um, and so we're at a 2.9 mana items. If I can get below 3, I am happy. Um, well, I mean, obviously, again, like are good dual colored lands. We want those, usually. Fountains will actually be genuinely pretty useful. I'm gonna grab that too. Um, 3-3 City can help for me freaking hand here. As this land enters, choose a basic land type, then you may pay 2 life. If you don't, it enters tax. This land is the chosen place. You know, these have potential. They really do. It's not a lot of good non-basic lands that are untapped. You know, I mean, there's like the top lands and the pain lands. As far as the absolute theme of the thing goes, everything else is still so it's neither bad nor amazing. You token this copy of target artifact or enchantment you control, except it's legendary. I mean, I got artifacts and enchantments I wouldn't mind copying. Although it says I have 3 enchantments, so I was like, the hell? I was saying I had 4 enchantments for a second. I was like, oh, I'm pretty sure that's not true. and free to the setting of his own. Cool. Um, and life lands that enter tapped. Not the biggest fan of that. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I don't really need that yet. Alright, we're just gonna throw in plain silence, and that should do the trick. I mean, we'll take a look at our common and uncommon lands real quick. And actually, with the kind of crazy selection of non-basic lands that exist at the moment, I am also going to throw in a few of these demolition field lands. Demolition field. Fault. You know what? This will be way easier if I do this. Oh, is that all I got from those? You know what? That's okay. It's better than nothing. Although, hmm, hmm. Hmm. So that's cool. Mana filtering, and it can give you really very nice. Yeah, I'm always trying to do some places. I mean, why wouldn't I? I really have a lot of good declared land options at the moment. Um, I'm comparing the photos. Well, uh, frequently seeing for more is not much reasons. 5 sources of blue mana, 3 sources of white mana. What so far actually is just about right. Hmm. You know what? Let's not get too weird with the mana base here. We're gonna just stick with the Thros, Meticulous Archive, Temple of Enlightenment, and Great Masonry. Honestly, we need more of a 3-3 city for this time. I was looking at these characters and just do what it's doing. Although am I really in desperate need of rain? That's the question. You know, I'm really not, actually. Yeah. So volatile fault and demolition field, and then we were. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and do this. What the heck? Hmm. I only have 6 cards that have 2 mana points. Everything else has a single mana pink. So I feel like I can actually kind of just keep the colors pretty even and be okay with it. So yeah. Wait a minute. That's right. The ramp would actually be really good for building. Why am I being like this? I'm going to be able to copy Bandit Solid Magnifier. I keep saying this to myself and then keep forgetting. Okay, let's go. Let's go. We're done. We're done messing around. Okay. You don't want to send back to back real quick? Back on the way back in the I'm assuming that since you left me with this earlier, you don't mind seeing it. What? I'm assuming that since you left me with this earlier, like specifically on the desk and handed it to me and stuff, that you let me, right?
What do you think about my video announcements?
Fucking hell yeah.
No, I saw the text. I just wanted to discuss.
Wow. No, your video announcement things look awesome.
Yeah, it looks really functional. It looks nice.
Thanks.
Let me go back in here. Um,
Wow.
my signature on it. We're looking at the benefits.
Awesome. Also, everybody, I'm finally done building that fucking deck. You want to see me crack the pack and then start grinding? Yeah? You want to see me crack a pack? Okay, cool. I'm cracking a pack. Let's crack in some omen packs. Gimme. Ooh, we got a message. What did we get, chat? Vigo. Alright. I'm starting to mess around more with gem colors, so I like the fact that I've gotten more of them at this point. That's cool. That's more organic growth, organic growth, or whatever. So, um, gradations. Anyway, enough of looking at this weird ass shit. Oh. Alrighty, there we go. There we go. Playtesting decks and ranks, because Mama didn't lose no game. It's nice. Very nice having a copy. Map on top too. I like that. That's always nice. What the hell? Make create defense stuff. And when you do target opponent creates tap turn cover. Remove those group taps that deals damage and defending player to pull the number of artifacts they control. Too bad I'm not playing an artifact deck. Well, unless you find a way to make me produce just an unholy fuck ton of counters, that's not really gonna do much. What food? I see. I can't block these, so I'm swinging. This might be a pretty good match, though, I must say. Especially since I made another one. Yeah. I do not like you much with your nasty freaking mood burn though. Although I must say it's a nice, refreshing thing from just big company. Ghoul and Mono Green are both, like, I'm not gonna lie, that's so boring to me. And most of the time, all you see is make them sing. And that's basically the whole thing. Is it college strategy? Yes. Is it also boring as shit? Also, yes. Whatever this secret that's another party. Really attacking creature. And the target creature controls it, trampling it, plus plus one turn mark. Which is this creature's power? Okay, so it's one letting attack. And what? That's precisely why I put into the royal. We're gonna fix this spell, mouse the animist. I don't think they like that. You are not to be repicked up into some basic neighborhoods to find myself. I played fairly far pretty recently with my historic theory deck. Don't remember if I made it all the way to done. I think I only got to ideally, not going to miss it, but we'll see. Either way, I would love to just get a bunch of free packs and 1,000 coins. Just because I looked a whole bunch of people ranked. That'd be nice. Yeah, some people might have a bunch of money and just buy free packs and really need sometimes. Well, I'm not even most people. Well, not really in budget, I speaking of, something I'm thinking of getting into some paper magic. Copper. Copper seems like a really fun format with a really healthy meta. It's not too just homogenized and full of just the same bullshit 24/7. These days, about the only thing you see in competitive magic is cynical type nonsense. You can understand why it is really good. It's also just one of the most ways to win. Or, you may cast most things than that, so I'm going to hang on to this snake. Yeah, I'm going to ramp. Who knows if I'm gonna need movers or gates soon or something. What? Them cantrips, though. Oh, this only works on non-creature, non-land permanents. Well, I assume I can get a few of those figures. Speaking of, other than find myself a friend, I can do that. What? This is gonna. Oh, why is it trying to tap me magnified? Widow type stuff is pretty bad at times. I'm kind of noticing more and more. Thing is, I do have enough mana to negate, and also, ooh, see, yeah, we're gonna just, no. Hmm. You know what? I have one of these for Destiny cards. I'm happy. Why is this even a debate? I need to remember during decks like this, you have some of the most gloriously disposable creatures there are. People are just get thrown right into the reason once it's same, you literally just can't do it. I'm not worried about my hairs. Um, okay. Lovely. Alright. I think I might die. Just maybe. I'm already down to just 10 life. It's not looking good. Oh, magnifying glass real quick. Okay. What was this? I'm confused. You know what though? You know one thing. Absolutely. Do it again. We'll never do it again. Like you said, well, I'm also gonna say okay and go with I'm really this guy. Yeah, his graveyard's full of instants and sorceries, and he has stuff that his ability something like that's very good. Very smooth. It's not slowly. I was doomed. That was very clear. Well, consolation guys, let's back attack. Kumanosu the Watts. You can't even hardly tell what I'm looking at. When it enters the +1/+1 on target creature, whenever a modified creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. It is a pretty good card though, I'm not gonna lie. Trail of Peanuts? Mill 5, when you do, deals damage equal to the greatest power among creature cards in your graveyard to target creature. +2/+2 until end of turn, and then return creatures to hand. Meh. What the hell? Well, we're 1 for 1 with Mrs. Warrior Simmers. Didn't really get to do any of the cool stuff. Originally, I did not draw a lot of my trigger doublers or anything like that. It was very unfortunate. Wow. Oh, yeah. Turn 2 for our parent into turn 3 movement modification into 3, turn 4 for the parent. Imperious Footprint is in standard. Wonderful. Well, hold on, I've got 10 more hairs in the deck. So I have an almost 20% chance of this top card here being a hair apparent. That is pretty good on this. Or at least a turn reversed. Although we're gonna go ahead and do it. Oh, come on! It's okay. That is all right. I know what I'm going to do about it. And you're fucking not. This isn't considered fake system as well. I'm at this point willing to lose my hammer, so you could stop doing them. Sucks. Great. Yeah, I love that. Oh yeah, later, please. Yeah. 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, there's my freaking picture. What the hell is he doing?
I'm the perfect choice for this job. I've got friends everywhere.
Cool. So, I'm definitely going to need land currently. Kindly get all of them. What I do. Thank you. You freaking merit civic playing. Yeah, cool. Meantime, I'm gonna do this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Got the not afraid treasure token, so I'm just gonna do this. Ah. Oh man. Oh hell yes. Okay. Okay, chat. We are so fucking back. Oh, we are so back. Actually, yeah, we're gonna keep this Estelle Reclaimer on top here. We are going to Rivers Review. That is 2 out of 4 Rivers Rebukes that we have cast this turn. I think the 4th one might be on the bottom of the right, but we still got this. Oh, you know what, though? It might have been better to throw that out for its full cost. This might be one of those live and learn situations, chat. Well, actually, I'm telling you until I gotta die. We'll see. Unless they really just keep insisting on getting more party. Might be too slow to actually win.
I've got all the intel you need.
Hey, you're gonna give the creature with summoning sickness unblockable?
Let's surprise him.
Okay. With no haste in it, of course. Real smart fella, eh? God, Civic players, come on, like, you play blue. The blue players look smart. Oh, man. But we're gonna... Yes! Do we have anything else in here that I'm worried about returning at the moment? No. Okay, so... just gonna... Oh, God. Yep, your stupid elevator. And your stupid automaton. Oh, God. Draw a Hare Apparent. Expect you see the exact thing this stuff is going to do. But I'm coming for you. Oh. I don't have any creatures strong enough to really. Non-creature, non-land permanent. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use this part of the deck at some point too. Play after this match. For now, though, it's actually one of the better plays I can make. We're gonna have to block these. Or, well, at least one. Now I have big ass 5-4 on the field.
0% chance I lose.
Okay, Kaito.
Follow me, Pom Pom John.
Actually, yeah, they just lose. Oh, they do have reads. Okay. Okay. Alright. Hmm. Although, something really evil I can do, I just realized. I like this, everybody. Nice. Instead of just making one token, it made two because of Delany. Very nice. They're not going to be able to block enough to stop me, actually. So, well, no. This is a bad thing. Let's not. Yeah, let's not. He's worth out of that or something?
They'll never see us coming.
Did you? Or you just walked in the game or something?
I go.
It was weird. I was like, what the heck? That's fine with me. Okay, so the deck is actually capable of making combats even when things really aren't looking good. It's nice. That's why I put four wizards in them. For exactly that kind of nonsense. Although we are going to absolutely replace both of those Stellar Reclaimers with whatever that spoken dollar was. What was it called again? Arena Bargain Spinner? What the hell? Although the fact that you get to go look for an aura or equipment is kind of cool. Hmm. What we're actually going to do here is we'll grab that one queen feature. I can't remember, it's rare or mythic. Moonstake. But no, we're not doing that. We are. Where is that? Freaking Adobe Symbol. This one. Those are tokens. Has warp. Makes it a little more versatile than this one here. So today, and I really am not going to just whatever. Just see. So, I'll just confirm on this stall. But yeah. Angel Wizard. Hmm. Oh, ooh, that would be really mean. I just realized I could make a black, red, and white wizard deck that would be pretty gross because of this thing. Yeah. Mm. Red, white, and blue isn't back. It's- Okay, so how did that be? So still is the Stellar Reclaimer is, and the fact that it does allow me to get back my moonlight meditations for my mana rocks if I want. Uh, still kind of neat. Ooh, just one more pack till I get my gold back. Oh, I get it. Orb Weaver, like the spider, but instead he makes orbs out of webs. Ha ha ha. Get it, guys? Ooh, ooh. This is one um, yeah, sure, okay, I'll do that right. Keep me in shape, do ya? Good way to use the remaining minute of my ad break anyway. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I gotta be honest. I'm gonna get back to being able to do 100 freaking sit-ups in one sitting. I used to be able to do here. I'm gonna do some fitness gratification test. I at one point when I was in school, um, it's mumbles, I'll do that. But at one point when I was in school and they were doing the Pacers, the sit-up section on it outlasted everybody else on, and actually at some point got so tired of doing sit-ups I just stopped. I don't remember how much I did. I think it's close to 100 though, I remember. So I'm just saying that it's probably proved that I have very strong arms. Oh, the balls! Thank you! This is sweet. think they liked that, Jenny. What do you think? If they did get a front row seat to me, possible. So, what are the questions? No, I was saying, I think Mumbles like that. And I mentioned they had a front row seat to me doing those sounds. As they are literally sitting behind me. What up, Silver Hayes? I am making my own messed up degenerate version of the visual tolerance stance. Because I want to show people that impact tremors is not the only way to build this thing. How many freaking cards are other ways to build? It's not good. I started beginning to realize that I'm kind of fucking evil in this game. I'm not a nice player. I do messed up stuff like exclusively. Uh, Look at this. So, not only am I using this to make copies of it, go ahead and take that on, Sula. Okay, okay. Well, enjoy being wasted. Just keep it polite as my only request, but you've been great thus far, so I'm not too worried about it. Um, but yeah, um, Hare Apparent and Moonlight Meditation is some absolute nonsense, especially when you include Bonnie or Starfield Vocalist or Tahoe, Master of Mimicry. And then yeah, you make a lot of freaking rabbits. There's a land I really want to put in here, the 3-tree village or whatever. That's gonna be so ridiculous. And then of course I got Exalted Sunborn. It would go with, is it O'Hare Top? O'Hare Top? I don't know. I'm not sure. It's got a very, like, I don't know, Aztec or Mayan or something sounding name. It's a badass color. Um, like, I would like to use it, but it's very expensive to cast. Yeah, 60. That's down. This. Oh, oh man, you already know I'm definitely building a firebending deck. Are you kidding me right now? Firebending with my stand silence, because I think, unfortunately, um, Outlaws of Thunder Junction is going to rotate on standard very soon. So, I'm going to have to rebuild my mono red dragons. The good news is, oh, but wait. Hmm, hmm. No, I'll figure something out. I definitely love fire bending, and I this can actually. Um, like I might not be the biggest fan of all of this universes beyond stuff, but it is bringing some really interesting mechanics into the game. Not even gonna lie, I can't I can't really bullshit about that. Um, although what am I doing? I obviously need another copy of Dolny for this deck. Also, I need my. There we go. Done freezing. Right. Or do I want to try and improve my standard Mardu deck? Hmm. Right. Right. You hear me in the stream and in the VODs just constantly bragging on the city pigeon card because that is one of the stupidest things. What a ridiculously mundane, stupid card. Or the one that's just a giggle. Come on. I will never give those cards a pass. Never. Vivi for Final Fantasy? I can kind of be okay with it. Right, right. Like, I'm not looking forward to the Star Trek set. I mean, they did Bridge of Eternities, but that's kind of why I'm not looking forward to the Star Trek set. We already have a sci-fi themed plane or whatever to work with. Why do I want Captain Kirk or whatever the fuck? The answer is no. Um, I am gonna remove Logo and put another copy of Molly in here and test that. We're gonna just fix this stuff because frankly, it's already really fun. I'm gonna stop and just break it. Just break this stuff for them guys. Um, ooh, speaking of, what? Oh, there we go. Okay. Hmm. Oh, well, that's a legendary land, so I can't have that many of these. Oh, but you know, it's honestly not a bad idea that I forward how powerful it is. No, I am going to. Because this is amazing for any kindred thing. Like, this is just ridiculously good ramp for any kindred deck. So, why wouldn't you use it? It's basically ruthless mechanic control, but for creatures. That's ridiculous. Um, and since it's not beautiful, I'm actually going to go ahead and remove a plains and an island. Because this very easily replaces. If I have at least 3 rabbits out, boom. It nets me at least 1 on its whatever color I want. And it even helps filter my mana into 2 other colors too. Like even if I just have 2 rabbits, um, that allows me to just people just are kind of just a bunch of softwares with it. Like I was saying earlier, I think before you got here, I think I was saying that there are other ways to build Hare Apparent other than fucking impulse trains. Yes, it's a good enchantment, but man, oh yeah, that's how you know a card is good. It pisses you off. If a card pisses you off, it's classic time. Oh boy. Oh no. I have 3 hairs. I already have 3 hairs. That's so just not. Right. Can't be blind, huh? I don't like that. So, okay, it's fine. I'm trying to remove all of these. It'll be fun to walk through today. Well, especially when the person playing blue. Actually, when the person playing her is also running blue. That's a good thing. +1 copies on this people. Oh. Oh, you're just spamming units of pages are a freaking asshole. Just throw it. Soon enough, I'm not really gonna care about my life total if I just start making mass tokens. Oh boy. Hmm. Huh. What? Movement meditation, like, would at least make it open one things out. I think it might honestly be way too simple for it. You know you're only allowed to have a little coffee of a legendary, right, buddy? Uh, well, you kind of, shouldn't have done that, because now I'm able to block it. It has begun. Oh god. You know, this is interesting too, because the Zolius, believe it or not, they like to do three similar things. Oh, and I see that so you're actually playing peaceful colors realistically. Well, anyway, you're out of cards, so I'm not worried about you countering this. Yeah, I haven't put that back in your hand because I'm not doing it. I'm gonna toss that this. Okay, that's fine. That's even fine actually, because I might be able to negate it. Why was I not able to negate that? Did I not have the mana to negate that? What the fuck? You know, one. I don't have anything that prevents me from conjuring spells out either. I'm fairly annoyed by what just happened. Oh, that's probably why you picked your. Look, I see. Got it. It's a bad. Oh, need it. I don't know why I wasn't able to counter that. I am definitely flipping through the footage for this after I'm done recording and everything, because that was weird. To my knowledge, they didn't have anything to something to talk to the yet. And that very much cost me the game, so I'm... And like, the game does count their non-critical skills, right? Alright. We're only 2 men. And then let's take a look at flag fees. Just for the hell of it. It's a sorcery and says nothing about being unable to use an eye. All right. One. I think after this match, I'm gonna go have me some lunch. Time for your lunch. Gives me ability in my starting hand, not enough. I'm freaking or something. I have to use that. Oh, I didn't realize that was a legend. And it's... I don't like this weird thing of them making legendary commons. That's... feels strange and kind of stupid. Because common makes legendary. You usually don't do a things on your own. No. That's funny. You know what? Sweep this up. I'm blue with 1 minute for negate. Whereas negate is like you're something and just working right now or some shit. So, I don't know. I get. We got 2-1 with lifelink and this girl. Okay. Each opponent section brings to the creature a vehicle of their choice. Each opponent who can't discards a card. Sacrifice this check. You gain life equal to your speed. Well, that's fun. Oh, I really don't care about sacrificing a rabbit. It's a rabbit token. Mhm. Four. Real 4. I'm all right. It would be kind of funny to make them cast all of this stuff again. But nah. Alright. Let's see what you do. Nice speed there, V. You know, I can't keep taking damage though. That 2 freaking lifelink is actually being a problem. Ooh. That's cool. Quite hungry. Thank you. Hmm. Let's swing with these bears, and if they don't block either one of them, then I'm going to remember. Oh, even better actually, because now they can't activate that to destroy my stuff. Okay. Hmm. So I have one in the field, two in the graveyard. So I'm missing four of them from the deck. There's seven left in the library. Really? Yeah. I do need some good I am seeing that. I wonder if I have any good stuff that draws me cards in winters. Hmm. I think that's probably a pretty good question. This has to be one of the most boring matches I have played in a minute. So far, their deck doesn't really seem to have a real win. I mean, there's this, but how about no? You can pass the one you have in exile. So, well, things are about to get pretty nasty for me. Yep, it's gonna be Hare Apparent. Let's see what this guy does. Hmm, interesting choice. Really? Seven robots in there? My. You're already playing like a control thing that's permanents in your opponent's graveyard for you to. You don't need the land more than. I mean, the land wasn't good to it. I'm really confused by the shit. We get it. It's probably pretty much goes. Unless I draw another River's Rebuke, but that still doesn't really guarantee anything. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Finally. Man, eat my ass. Alright, it's time for lunch. I'll be back now. Looks like everybody left. Or, well, maybe. But not for one second. Let's, check out. Yep, yep, one viewer. It's okay. That is all right. Man, you be doing these events all the time, and like giving me zero context. And like, yeah, you think it's nice? Well, um, um, my stream manager is saying that I only have one viewer. I'm extremely solved it. But it is not solved it.
No, that's for my stylus.
Okay.
Yeah. Just so it doesn't roll off the table.
Yeah, so that is very funny.
Why are you trying to pretend?
Because I felt like it.
I'm not you.
Back to the green. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Also, I'm glad that the viewer count is lying to me. Thank you all for being around. Maybe he's talking about viewers that aren't actively in the front or whatever. I don't know. A line of oh boy. Well, not really have anything out in the field yet. So we're gonna go ahead and play Bandit Soul. Swing with Hare Apparent, man. That's Mercury? Yeah, that's a good idea. You know, it unlocks various things for you, so that's pretty cool. Okay, I know. Hmm. I guess I'm seeing it in that word makes sense. Mm. Oh, nothing in the rabbits. All this, all this opponent here, Lenny, because they're trying to tell me about the rabbits. I am a fool. I meant to play these. Forgot it was a land for half a second. And half a second was all it took was second. Yes, I feel like I'm smelling a little crispy. +2 and has protection from instants and storm sorceries. Whenever you'll trigger treasure, whenever you next cast an instance or sorcery. Unlucky that spell, you may choose a new target. Nah, I wouldn't. This is not going well. In fact, next turn I'm going to be able to block at most 2 creatures. Yep, that's game. Okay, I'm beginning to see that I either need more powerful or more consistent card draws for absolutely certain. And I might not need as much ramp as I'm running now. I have 2 copies of 3-3 City. So, yeah, so we're gonna put things up a bit here. Especially since the average cost of cards in the deck is below 3. Um, we don't really need this. I think we can get 2 more of these and stuff is definitely getting enough. But frankly, these may enable me to go ahead and play with like omniscience and that'll be really fun. Or absolute country. Anything. But You have a really solid dinosaur. Um, Maybe. What happens to the manpower? That seems like 3.4. Don't like them. Mm. What is some of my best cards? What? I think there might actually be a really good couple of card draw options. Let's see. And life gain from draw would be fantastic. Um, I can imagine those with these current and returning them to my hand and allowing me to cast again. Actually, we're doing that. And then, hmm, ah, you know, what we'll do is we will remove one island of the options. And obviously, that should be good enough to succeed. It's like, having two of these in here is, I don't know. I don't know. Something is actually something we could use. 4 copies of 3-2 setting, 4 copies of Fountain for Let's Okay, Jesus, this one just got off of some of my most powerful cards just in hand. This is nice. Um, yeah, we'll keep it. Probably the stream is not going well. It's actually reconnecting right now. What the hell? Now we're connected again. Sorry, everybody, we got some connection shenanigans going on. Not sure what's going on with that. Luckily, this is why we record games. What the hell is going on? We're gonna close the game real quick, everybody. Don't know what's really going on here, but let's get the stream going. Hopefully, the game will be back up and running momentarily. Mm. Do you want me to empty the recycling bin?
Yes.
No.
Hmm.
Account created 6 minutes ago.
Did you need me to ban him?
Kind of looks like it. Following this 37 seconds ago. And the very first thing they say in chat is to add them on Discord.
Ew, I got you.
Yeah, man, super good, mate. Let's go ahead and empty out this recycling bin and see if that helps at all. And then we're gonna open up a ring. Error updating data. Please check your connection and file again. Okay. We are currently connected to the internet. That's super awesome. And then apparently I have to update, I guess. Maybe that's what happened to the game.
No, we can.
All right, everybody, we appear to be back. Hopefully, we can keep the stream going. As long as these weird connectivity issues don't get anymore. So what's going on with that? Oh, yeah. This could be fun. Make the resolution actually make sense real quick. Throw in planes. Hare Apparent. Planes. I guess I'm not playing Swan right now. So I'll just go revert. Nope. Oh. Oh. Cool. A Simic next. I'm definitely not gonna hate one. The Simic is green and blue. Which, frankly, those two colors get like the best toys in the game. Green gets loads of really, really like, premium ramp. No other color ramps up your mana better than green. And then on top of that, I mean, frankly, it can draw cards, it has removal, it has protection, it has everything you can possibly need. And the one fact that frankly does actually damn near all of the same things. Some of them it does better. Like blue has things that have in green. It does like protection and stuff a little bit in damn times. Well, this person is kind of using power equipment, right? I mean, like, yeah, you're able to swing it over 5 or whatever. Oh, okay, now I see your play. I get it. But, as kind of an argument as that is, counterpoint, River doesn't have. Kind of annoying that they get to require this, but so apparently I'm talking a lot of things. Sorry about that, everybody. I don't know what's going on. Um, the news is you've got full VOD on YouTube at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Full VODs always come out 10 a.m. The day after these games. So just take a look out for those. On sleep. Oh, okay. Cool, I guess. Oh, well, while you're carving my sleep, I'm going to go slap you in the lips. Yeah, I'm noticing the paragraph is mostly reasons. So this isn't ideal. Oh no! I like this Maps Warrior. Overall was actually a pretty cool set, mostly. It was almost the equivalent of a hat set, in my opinion, primarily because of the fact that, like, they did this thing where some of Magic the Gathering's like, notable characters became like cute woodland killers and stuff. Like those are turned into an order, I guess, which is kind of like I don't know. I guess something about the play in terms of animals and like the only thing that's able to exist on the plane as animals is fucking something. Maybe it's always transferring. Well, funnily enough, I think that is the most broken version of it. And it's not even just because of his album, although his album is pretty messed up. The fact that it just, you know, has the feature non-feature spells swarm. Wait, what the fuck? It's annoying. Okay. I'm beginning to think that Aaliyah and Sarn might not be determined to two people kill. I guess. I mean, we'll see. I did get him down quite a bit after getting him with Rivers Rebuke. Maybe I'll draw another one or two of those. I'm not letting you get me with that. Okay. Yeah. Is it the toss? Um, how many? 51? I don't really want to have this. Hmm. Not in. What? Uh, hmm. Creative analyst. That's essentially 4 mana to draw 2 cards. That's kind of not very great. Hmm. Is Kiara? No. Hmm. +1 on each bird or draw a card. I mean, that's cool, but I'm not really running a bunch of birds, so kind of a nothing burger for this deck. Hmm. Okay. Not a lot of good creature-based draw in rare or mythic. Wow, they made Mentor of the Meat and fucking uncommon in that set? That's weird. Uh, sounds cool. Solid back knees. 4/3 with Infinity for creatures. That's kind of cool, but only is going to draw me one card. And do I have really any other card draw in here? I have Fountain Port, and I think that just might be it. Yeah. Uh, I mean, some kind of draw engine like Spectral Sailor might actually be really, really, really good with 3/3 set. So there is that. Plus, it's got flash and flying, so that's pretty good. Hmm. Yeah, that might be my best bet is something like Spectral Sailor or Barrier Strips, but I don't have any wild cards to get more of those, so it's gonna have to be Spectral Sailor for now. It's fantastic. I think that's varies when I draw cards. I don't really need that. Shoreline Leader's Canopy. Fuck. +1/+1 on it and draw a card. I can do it only if there are 7 of them cards in your graveyard, and only once. Lame. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna take our chances with Spectral Sailors. Hopefully. Yeah, definitely thinking that that might work. Um, so now that do I want to keep trying this deck? Or do I want to stop some souls with the dragons or this guy? Hmm. Ah, that's right, because I'm starting to really, really fall in love with mortal spells. Hmm. I'm thinking one more game with this, just to see if I notice a significant difference with the inclusion of those spectral sailors or not. Oh, wow. Hilariously, I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep them. Are you gonna do something? I swear to fucking God, I'm building an anti-landfall deck in Historic when I get the chance. I am so fucking annoyed at the landfall. Hmm. Although you go ahead and beef up your creatures, buddy. It just means that they won't be able to block mine. Even if they can, they'll probably be too weak to survive. Okay. Be thankful I only have one right eye at the moment. What's everybody up to right now, by the way? Let me know in the chat. You brewing stuff right now? What you brewing? Nightbane, you said you were working on some mastery stuff. What kind of mastery stuff? I'm so sick of seeing this stupid thing too. Understandable. Very, very understandable. Um, I'm getting frustrated with these smooth brain landfall events. And the fact that my stream keeps disconnecting and shit. Hmm. Might have to end this thing early at this point. I don't know what's going on. Come on. Oh man. Well, unfortunately, technologies seem to have a victory on this night. It is going to be a short stream, Rogues. I will be back on Wednesday for, I believe that is my dex gauntlet. Yeah, my dex gauntlet, where you get to pick the decks I play, and I play them until I lose. We'll move on to the next. So I look forward to seeing you all there at 1:20 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Wednesday, and have a beautiful night.